Hi everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Cecilia Laurence Pangaribuan and I'm majoring in Management, Faculty of Economy and Business at Universitas Besar Indonesia (AI). And for this presentation, I'm going to talk about travel business. But before going to travel business, I am going to recap some module from Module 1 and Module 2. So the first module is talking about companies. So present simple is used for declaring habitual actions, declaring general truths, and state the current event using stative verb. There are three forms of present simple. The first one is subject plus verb 1 plus object. The second one is subject plus do or does plus verb 1 plus object. And the last one is subject plus to be plus adjective for noun or adverb. For example, is I work in Jakarta as furniture designer. And making polite requests by simply using could and would instead of can. For example, I need 2 chairs for my table. Could I borrow it from you? I'm sorry, but these chairs are taken. And the last one is introducing yourself and others in a formal way. You can use, can I introduce myself? Can I introduce you to, for example, my friend? Nice to meet you. How do you do? Nice to meet you too. Where are you from? And what do you do for a living? And the second module is must known sales words and phrases. So the first one is client, is a noun. The definition of client is customer or someone who receives services from a professional person or company. The given illustration of this word is we always aim to give our clients personal attention, and Mrs. May has been a client of this firm for many years. In general, clients are people who buy intangible services. For instance, is advice, like lawyer. And the second one, or the last one, is retail, is also a noun. Retail is the activity of selling goods to the public in stores, on the internet, or etc. Rather than selling to stores, other businesses. Like, to give an illustration of this word is organic food is one of the largest growth areas in food in the UK in retail. Money is going from the soft touch industry such as financial services and retailing to manufacturing industries. So as a store assistant, you will need to comprehend the retail process and how buyers think. They want to obtain the greatest deal possible, but that doesn't not necessarily imply the lowest price. So you have to try to talk to them and find out what their requirements are, and most importantly, what their desires are. So it could help them make selections because it might be difficult for them to choose with so many goods to choose from. And now let's jump into our main topic is travel business. So I have this picture. There are 4 stories about 4 different people and also with different problem when they are on travel. So the first one is Hannah. Hannah was very late. So I'm going to, shorten her stories so it would be easier to understand. The first one is Hannah. Hannah was very late for a job interview because of a tunnel problem in the UK. Customer phone couldn't work and couldn't call the company to inform the company that she is going to be late because of the tunnel problem. The second one is Jacob. So Jacob was late for an appointment with his suppliers because of an accident that caused a bad traffic jam on the motorway. And plus, he was ran off his battery phone. And the third one is Samra. Samra was having a problem with her passport while she was arranged her flight for a meeting in Madrid, so she couldn't go to Madrid because she did not have her passport. And the last one is Daniel. Daniel was on his way to his office in New York. With the taxi he took didn't take credit card because he also don't have enough cash. And plus, the ATM machine he found also rejected his card. And in this topic, travel business, I'm going to explain how to use past simple. So basically, past simple is used to talk about things that happened in the past or already happened in the past. Generally, the form of past simple is subject plus verb to an object. To give an illustration of using past simple is I went on a holiday trip to Greece last month. I didn't see you last night in that party. I made a lunch just in case you're hungry. And the last one is I typed 10 pages about aviation history. So there's time expression that express it's about a past tense or a past simple in sentence. For example, 5 years ago, last week, last morning, yesterday, and a minute ago. As you can see in the sentence I gave, like for example, the first one is I went on a holiday trip to Greece last month. You could recognize it as a past simple because there's verb 2, it's went. It's the verb 2 of go, so it go, went, yeah. And there's this word last month. It expressed that it happened last month. So basically, it is past simple. It was already happened in the past, so you could use last month to express it. And examples of using past tense in a sentence, like she arrived at the hospital at 7:30 a.m. I went through security and passport control at 8 a.m. The plane took off a few minutes ago. He went to gate 16 to board the plane, and he's supposed to check in at zone B an hour ago. So when you are going on a travel business, there are some vocabulary you may want to know, so you won't miss out a thing when traveling, especially at an airport. The first one there, security control, is when you and your things go through a metal detector before you check or enter the check-in place or space. The second one is passport control, is when an airport employees ask you to show your passport and visa. The third one is duty-free shop, is where you can buy cheaper items. The fourth one is package reclaim, is when you collect your luggage after a flight. The fifth one is gate, is where you need to go to board your plane. The sixth one is temperature lounge, is a place where you wait for information about your flight. And the last one, check-in, is where you show your booking confirmation or ticket and leave your luggage before your departure. So that's all from my presentation today. Thank you for your time and thank you for attention.